Allison here. Welcome back to my channel. July of 2020, I was sent a free copy of Pages from the Pizza Crows by author Evan Witmer. Free book in exchange for my honest review. Well, I read it, I enjoyed it, I reviewed the heck out of it. And Evan is back. He contacted me recently to tell me about his second book of odd fiction and asked if I would be interested in the same deal. He'll send me a copy if I read it and give my honest review. And I said, I would be thrilled, Evan, thank you. So I recently got this in the mail from Amazon. Evan's book called Digest. 10 short stories by convicted and plausible people eaters. This is his second odd fiction book, and it's a collection of 10 short stories, as it says. And I really love this format. The short story collections, I love that, because who hasn't got time to read one story? You know, like it breaks it up into nice little bite-sized pieces for you. And yes, the pun is intended, bite-sized. Hello. Anyway, this is his second book of odd fiction, and I am so excited to get into this. I got it yesterday afternoon in the mail. I read the first story last night. I am on page 39 already. And what I find interesting so far, and this is just a preview for me, is that each story starts out with a profile of the author of the following story. So you get to know the author a little bit, and it kind of provides a really good lead into the story that follows from that author. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the whole thing and then provide you with my review. I'll let you know what my favorite stories are in here and my review of the book as a whole. And it'll be spoiler free, as always. I really hate spoilers on books, especially if I haven't read it. I don't want to know ahead of time. I want to reveal it as the author intended as I read it. So I don't want to do that to you guys either. So spoiler free is the way I do my book reviews and how it will continue. Now what I can do, so just to give you an idea of this book and the scope of it, is I will read you the blurb from the back of it. I have put links to both Pages from the Pizza Crows, my videos on that book. I've also put in links where you can find this new book of Evan's on Amazon.ca and Amazon.com. So you can get a hold of both of his books, and all the ways you can contact Evan. He has all kinds of social media accounts, and I've listed all of them in the description box. So if you are a fan of odd fiction, definitely reach out to Evan. He is very responsive and quite the author. Anyway, so here we go. On the back of this book, it says, I've tracked down 10 authors who have, at some point, participated in the act of cannibalism. Ugh. Yeah, I know, right? But it's odd fiction. Don't worry, it's not totally gruesome, at least not yet. I've read the first one. I've collected one short story from each writer and combined them here for your amusement and observation. Isaac Cohn presents Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffett's hit song reinterpreted as a Southern Gothic. That's the one I read. Sandu Yamamoto writes, antiquing about a family with a rare type of OCD where they haunt the object they most obsessed over. That looks interesting. John Doe submits Jesus Christ meets the Chupacabra, which is exactly what it sounds like. That's neat. Arsenio Alonso adds a vacancy in Staffordshire about a team of researchers hunting for black-eyed kids in the British wilderness. That I want to read. I have a British heritage. That has twigged my interest already. Grieg Wagner contributes The Life and Times of a Rockefeller Pregnancy Zombie, about a 12-year-old girl who is hypnotized by the New World Order to feel unfathomable pain unless she uses her every egg for procreation. 12! What? Mago Schlechter brings us Ring the Bells, and Bells is B-E-L-L-E-S. A mix between historical fiction and a slasher where the villain only kills the teenage daughters of slave owners in the antebellum South. Cassius Crown surrenders Zooland, about a cursed town where everyone is reduced to their id at night, becoming either vicious wolves or delicious deer. Bonnie Bride sends Glee Malden, a story about a woman seeking to make it in the male-dominated field of killer clowning. Yeah, that's another interesting one. Matthew Hoga pens Comorbidity, the story of two different plagues of zombie with wildly different styles that collide in the ruins of Zhengzhou, China. That is going to be interesting. I order a lot of stuff from China, so having that as a setting is going to be interesting. Josh Iger authors 6 O's, the most lighthearted of the bunch, about a man who can only orgasm 6 more times before he can never do it again. Poor guy. It finishes with, I share these stories in hopes of emphasizing the unique voices oft ignored in favor of traditional masticators. This promises to be a really interesting book, and the fact that it comes from Evan Witmer almost guarantees that, because I really enjoyed pages from the Pizza Crows. So I'm looking forward to getting further and further into this one. Stay tuned for my spoiler-free review coming up as soon as I can on this book. And in the meantime, follow the links in the description box to find Evan, to find both of his books. You won't be sorry. I'll be back with my review as soon as I possibly can. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button below. It helps my channel grow, and it's free to subscribe to a YouTube channel. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications to your email inbox every time I upload a video. That way you definitely won't miss my review of this book. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Evan. Bye for now.